might not be a good idea. You
What did
know,
I stumble upon?
It's all right. I mean,
probably
it
depends on
depends what
part of
neighborhood, to be
California
honest.
you're in. You know.
Yeah.
If he's delivering in Stockton, which I'm not sure if he is, and I also don't
No.
want to say, of course, but I'm just saying,
He's not.
depending on what neighborhood you're in, being naked may be totally, nobody would even bother you. Like, it's very possible they just walk right past you.
Yeah, you could do the Burt Reynolds.
That's exactly it. I need to
Wear
hook
nothing but a
something up on my
mustache.
phone.
Yes, and a hat.
But yeah, so the Niners get an F plus. I don't grade drafts.
I think I'm done grading
Like
drafts.
right after the draft, you're seriously grading it. Yeah, you've really seen what these players are going to become. You've seen them getting cut, not making the 53. You've seen all that. Like,
Yeah.
But even that, I just think it seems kind of pointless, to be honest with you. I'm out on draft grades, I think.
that's exactly where I'm at.
I think I'm all out.
Like,
Like,
we
I'm
got
just
to
not
see
even...
what are they going to become. You know, like
You can,
like,
of course,
when it comes
judge
to
it after their
scribbling,
rookie season, but that's
okay.
just what rookie season.
Okay, when it comes to Stribbling, knowing, like, I'm going to look it up and see where the Titans picked. I don't remember if they picked right after us. But, and you know, knowing what Salah said, I would have took him. It's like, was that really a bad pick? I mean, I've watched tape on Stribbling. I'm sure Dome has.
Is he
Two at
sticking
this
with me?
point.
Is Dave? If Dave, are you sticking?
That
or
guy blocks people to the bleachers. On. I just glitched.
Okay.
Thought it was me.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, enough.
Yeah,
I just glitched. Like
It's moving. Yeah, it's moving
But
along.
yeah, so Stribling's trying to put people through the ground. He wants them to feel the molten heat of the middle of the earth. He is taking you to the bleachers to see your mama. Okay.
Damn.
The guy can block. All right. And then I'm watching him, like, he can play X outside, inside. It's like a lot of people are like, it's Juwan Jennings, but faster. No. Is more capable. I think he's better right, he's more capable.
I mean, Juwan was a 7th round pick. I'm not going to disrespect Stribling like that, but Juwan, what he did where he was chosen was amazing.
Now, Crazy Juice, I have like all these security things in place, and if someone wants to try, I'll be out on your front porch very shortly.
They want those towel picks.
Nicely done.
Towel picks. It's a file. It's a very large file.
But yeah, so when did the Titans actually pick? I'm looking.
4th?
We picked right there. I'm not seeing. I'm looking at their second round here. Did they trade back?
God, it's impossible to even. If it's not all written down there, I can't even.
Well, it's at 60, but I think they actually traded back. Because I see Houston right there and Buffalo right there.
Houston. We made it just like Compton. I had Titans at 4. They had Carnell Lake. Then they.
Ooh, you know what? That
31.
The Texans traded up for Cade McDonald, if I remember the draft correctly.
Perhaps. I certainly cannot.
That's why they traded. So would Tennessee have stood pat if Stribling was there? Who knows, right? Who knows? Draft is over. I mean, when it comes down to like the receivers available, yes, Denzel Boston was there. Omar Cooper Jr. wasn't. This is after we traded back a couple times.
He wasn't there. Somebody said he was there, but he wasn't there.
Who, Omar Cooper?
There. But Denzel Boston was there, but it pretty much speed, size, that's the same as Juwan Jennings.
Yeah.
Better hands, probably maybe a better route runner, but it's kind of like, why not get a guy that can block and has some serious speed?
For some reason, people say Washington receivers are not seasoned. Like, I hear this. So I don't 100% get it. That's just what I hear. If someone wants to explain it in the chat, I'm happy to learn. But that's what I hear.
In the pre-draft, pre-draft analysis, I'll read it because it happened real time. I was on with Shout out to Captain McNiner and Anshul. I was on with them.
Nice.
It said occasionally he has or he can get lazy at the top of routes, rounding off and not driving out cuts after playing primarily RPO offenses during his career. He will have to expand his route tree in the NFL. Those, that was Stribling. That was pre-draft analysis of Stribling. That's just what ESPN had. I didn't look at Stribling. I'm gonna be perfectly honest to everyone. I didn't really look at Stribling. I did look at Denzel Boston, and I was very, very, very impressed. I was he didn't run a 40, and this was a sticking point for people who have to have 40s, as we were in the 90s with St. Ides and Old English 800. They love a 40. They got to have a 40. If you don't do a 40, they just it wigs them out. They can't compute. I just turned on the film and I saw the kid running past people and accelerating. That's all the 40 I need to see. I'm not a 40 guy. I don't need to see your 40. I just need to see you accelerate past college D1 guys. I just need to see you punt return and make moves. I go with the film. I'm a film guy. I'm just a film guy. I can only tell you what I see on the film. And I started marking at the top of paper, and I go down. I just continuously go down, and I fill that damn piece of paper up with Denzel Boston. I did. I like the guy. I just did. But it's nothing to say he can't bust out, and he's with Cleveland, who I think did an amazing job. I got to shout out Cleveland, the Jets, the Giants. They had great drafts.
Yeah,
to me, they really went after players that we had mocked. We did several mocks. We've been mocking since December, and they went after those guys. They just did. And to me, in the draft, not saying it's a Super Bowl, it is not a Lombardi, it is not an NFC championship, it is not an AFC championship. I'm just saying, from the pool of guys who were going to be determined to come out and play National Football League football, I saw a lot of good guys go with a few teams, guys that I had looked at on film, guys who had great combines. That's all. Everybody, we're not going to make this an assault or referendum on your fandom. We're not going to make an assault or referendum on Kyle. We're not going to make it John don't know what he's doing. They got a super secret sauce that only McDonald's knows what goes into it. We're not going to do all that. From what we do as analysts, as people who love the 49ers, what we do, this is just what I saw. This is what I observed. The floor is yours.
The Buccaneers took Ted Hurst. That was one of my guys. They bastards. I'm just looking around. J.C. Davis, remember that offensive lineman I liked late?
Illinois
Giants. New York Giants.
It was a good pick when they got him.
Giants got they did well.
I actually didn't love Boston, and he wasn't in my tier 1, so I just wasn't a fan of him. I did look at Stribling though, and just a couple things I got was a Romeo Doubs comp, good blocker. He can separate vertically. He's explosive, got good hands. He's a blocker, which I think I already said. 5th-year player. He produced in 3 different schemes, I believe, 3 different schemes, so he could pretty much play anywhere, do anything. And what else did I have here? Oh, I thought I'm not a wide receiver scout. I thought he was a terrible route runner. I didn't think he had much technique, but what I wrote was Puka potential, because as I watched him, I just felt like There was something about him. So
Okay.
yeah.
I
Don't love where he was taken. Love that we moved back twice. I was ecstatic. Then what
I
we
was
did
too.
with it
I was
just made
too.
me very confused. So
Yeah. I'm right there with you, Kenny.
and and we all have been hearing and we all have been talking about this for a long time that the Niners reach a lot. And you know what? That may be the case, and those picks may not work out, and that also may be true. But you know what? When you look at the chart for the last 3 or 4 years and you look at the teams who pick badly, they're the ones that are always in contention. The teams that are on the other side are teams that never win games. And so you could look at it however you want. And maybe they're just so good at coaching, they're so prepared, they're so good at game planning that it doesn't matter who they have. But then I would say, then get better players, because then we can finish it and get the Super Bowl.
It's
I don't want to run on
conventional
fumes
wisdom,
and
right?
impress people with our low picks that do well. I just want us to win.
That's all. That's all. It just flies in the face of conventional wisdom. If you can coach real good, imagine if you get good players.
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt.
But they, I don't know. I don't.
So
and
the Duggar pick, like the linebacker pick, right? That's another
Yeah.
Nick Martin pick. Now, I don't see it because I'm not a linebacker specialist. I don't know what happened to Nick Martin last year, but he didn't get to play. If he doesn't work out and Duggar doesn't work out, like it's just, I think we hit on like 11 of 23 picks on our reaches. Somebody tried to say, I think it was Larry. I probably wouldn't have said 11. I probably would have said more like 8, whatever. Even if it's between there, it's almost half.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't seem like we're getting, we're not getting Fred Warner with these picks anymore. We're not getting Kittle with these picks anymore.
Hold
you know
on,
what I'm saying?
Let's get a consensus when talking about that here. How many, what is the overall NFL they hit on their picks? You pick 8 guys,
30,
you get 4 decent ones.
You probably want to get at least
35%. I did the math on this. 35% of first rounders will make a Pro Bowl. 35% of rounds 2 through 7 will make the team.
Yeah.
So we didn't do
really hard
terrible.
to hit out of the top like
we didn't
30,
do terrible is what we're saying here. Like we're not terrible.
Well, you know, we'll see how it all plays out, but it's not as bad as you think, and it's not as great as you think. It's
They may have felt like they did what they needed to do in free agency, only needed the left guard position, thought that they could develop that person with who's already in the room, and figured, let's just go ahead and make sure if Evans goes down, or Kirk, or both probably, or Pearsall again, that we have yet another person out there. So I think that was one thing. I think it was Matt Mayoko or Guy Haberman or somebody was saying it. I didn't make this up. This is what I heard. So they're just saying like, you know, they were trying to back themselves up so what happened last year doesn't happen again. So if CMC gets hurt, they're not crazy about who's in the room, so they went out and that got Kalen Black. And you can hate Kalen Black all you want, and I am someone who didn't love the pick, but what I will say about Kalen Black is if you didn't take Price or Love, you were just throwing, like anything else was those guys were all pretty much the same. Now you just want to pick the guy that you want because those guys weren't in the level of competition that Love was. And then I would say even Price just barely might be better than everyone else in this draft, even though he wasn't my running back too, but I will go with consensus on it. So, you know, they got their Kalen Black, and Kalen Black, to be fair, was one of the first people I put in my 2026 playlist for people to watch because he was so good, and he was so fun to watch and was so good on tape.
Now look, you saw what happened to Isaac Guerrero last year. I mean, honestly, during the Seahawks game, Raheem Shaheed ran right by Jordan James, who was playing for Isaac Guerrero because he was inactive. Isaac Guerrero was actually really good on special teams.
Maybe that's why we didn't get a special teams / wide receiver guy, like a kick returner wide receiver.
It's just kind of like, but Isaac Guerrero is a magician because he has the best disappearing act I've seen.
I think it was right after he had 3 fumbles in a game. Is it probably
Dome? You saw his picture on the side of that milk carton, right?
I did.
Post office.
Have you seen this guy? Him and Cowing, you know. Anybody seen Cowing?
I don't think he's going to be with us much longer.
Watkins, Cowing.
Yeah. I mean, you know, the whole Mike Evans, Ricky Purcell thing. We still got DeMarcus Robinson. We all know they're going to be on the team. We know Stribling's going to be on the team.
They're going to be on the team, but if we look back, and somebody else said this too, I watch a lot of things while I'm doing stuff. I listen to a lot of things, and it sticks in my head, and then I associate it, and it comes back into my head. And so somebody was like, "God damn it! Now I forgot." I was trying to piece it together so good that I forgot what I was going to say. What were we just talking about?
Missing players. It was about if
we
we
were
look
talking about-
back, if we
Oh shoot! You might as well just keep talking. It'll come.
Well,
to
I
me.
forgot Christian Kirk. Christian Kirk, that's 5, guys. That's 5.
Oh! If you look back, we rarely play more than 2 wide receivers at the same time.
Yeah.
And so we may be switching to more 3-4 wide receiver sets, but up to this point for many years, we only have like 2 wide receivers on the field. And we've also said this before, we've talked about, you're going to get passes to CMC. You're going to get passes to Kittle. You're even going to get passes to Juice. And now how much more passes do we pass, first of all? And second of all, who are they going to go to? We've got all these wide receivers, and like we only throw to 2 guys, Kittle and CMC, and usually whoever we have out there, like a
Juwan Jennings
or Pierce. So it's just we got all this stuff. We don't use it. So we better at least use it. Yeah. And same thing with Black. Don't bring Black in to sit an entire year. Use the kid, please. Like, stop doing this.
He's got great feet. Some of our content creators, and I take exception with people who say, well, y'all don't know, you're not in the room, you're doing. We have some content creators, Brad Graham, Steph, Johnny Dales, and Breeze, who take their money. That's their own money, dude.
Yeah.
And they go to Mobile, Alabama. They're reporting from there. We're not no Rudy Poo people here. So fix your mouth when you come out of it.
Yeah.
We do some real decent research, and we've got resources that do excellent.
See, I was just going to say that we may not all have sources that we know.
These people, let me shout them out, Kenny. I'm not going to marginalize these people who do their diligence and their homework far beyond a lot of the other 31 other teams. Y'all can tell me what you want. You will sit at that desk and act like you got super secret plans, but we know what the hell we're looking at. One of us has been in here longer than you've been playing, Mr. Lynch. We know what the hell we're looking at. I got the data, and I am an analyst. I have coached. I have hired. I have fired. I know what the hell I'm looking at. I do. And for some of these folks to come along and say, well, y'all really don't know because you're not in the building or something.
Yeah,
that's bullshit. That's bullshit. I know what the hell I'm looking at.
Yeah.
I've been around here before you even thought about being a 49er young man. So fix your mouth.
Yeah.
Fix your mouth.
Yeah, you'd be surprised, even if you're not in a room, just about how much research you can do and what you can hear, what you can pick up.
It's all out there, dude. NFLfilms.com, YouTube, 24/7, you name it. Draft,
a million things. Bleacher Report,
Draft Buzz, PFF,
PFN, PFR,
PFN.
Stick to the Model. Yeah, a million things.
Really dialed in, dude.
And before that, those people were using magazines and newspapers and word of mouth. So
Street and Smith.
Come on, man. I used to go to the library for 8 hours on Saturdays because I had reports. So, like, come on, I know what I'm doing research-wise too.
Yeah.
Now, what I'm reading, I can't say is 100% true, but I'm also smart enough to know that. Right? I know that not everything I'm reading is right.
Yes, sir. So, yeah, I've been at the HBCUs. I have played at the HBCUs. I have studied, and we do something at my job called CDE, Continuing Developing Education. If I don't know about something, I'm going to do the research to find out what is a cover 6 versus a cover 8, which is quarter, half, or half, quarter. I do my research. I know what I'm looking for. I know what I'm doing. Don't pull the you're not a 49er you weren't hired. You know.
No, I've gotten bad information from those people before.
Lot more than you think.
Insiders has given me wrong information plenty of times.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I took exception with that, man. I've heard some people say some things,
Yeah.
Dude, y'all got the same data I do. If you
Right.
here's your back test, and in day trading we do back testing. Just go back and look at the stock, how it rose or how it didn't. They do stuff called Fibonacci's and Elliott waves and Bollinger Bands and all this stuff. You
Mhm.
just back test it. Look back at the history. You've had 10 years. History is best rewarder of our research. All you got to do is look back at the history of something and how you did it and why you did it and just bring it forward. That's what you do. It's all in the Google. It's all research. It's all research.
Just
And
so you know, besides there's Wikipedia, there's Google, and there's also there's an Encyclopedia Britannica website. Like it's the same thing. It still
dude,
has,
it's a lot of stuff. And to a man, I was looking at first round picks and putting them with the top 50 or top 100 people. And to a man, it went exactly like it did. Maybe plus or minus 3 or 4 picks, or plus or minus the rankings or something, given PFF, PFN, Draft Buzz, given the consensus. Dude, a reach is a reach.
yeah,
A reach is a reach.
yeah.
It is. If it were not so, if you have some secret sauce or something, it it wouldn't correspond. And I'm gonna get into this tomorrow morning. It wouldn't correspond directly to how these kids got picked. Case in point, we mocked Fernando Mendoza going number 1. Everybody knew that. He was going to be the first one up there. We saw Arvell Reese go in the top 5. We saw Sonny Styles go in the top 5. We saw everybody go in according to the Chase Besantis, TJ Walker, Caden McDaniel, Colton Hood. We saw this happening before they were the players that were gonna be selected. So don't come and tell me you've got a consensus on something totally brand new. No, we had it. Yeah, it went according to plan, except for you. That's the difference. There it is.
Steve-O, are you offering? He's asking Kenny if he wants a hug.
I don't know. I'm not supposed to be near a schoolyard, so I don't know if I should be giving anybody hugs.
Big Brick says watching film and understanding what the film means are two totally different things. Big Brick, if I don't know what the film is doing here, I do my research
Sullivan?
and find out why is this free safety over the top on this cover 2? Who blew the coverage? What's the structure of it? Where did this coverage come from? And then I'll find out who was responsible on said coverage. That's to the level of research that I will do.
Whoa. We just got a load on a haul of comments, right?
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of these comments. I didn't see any of them.
Yeah.
They just came into me.
I'm on my channel and stuff like that. I'm
Hey,
telling
Dawn.
you, man, I'm deep in this game. I know this stuff.
Well, you know what?
With me.
That's why I started making receipts on my site. Like, I think I do know what I'm looking for in the film. I've been very good at spotting talent the few years I've been doing it. And the best are wrong. The best are wrong. So I don't feel bad when I don't hit on somebody. But the truth is, I've been really good. So I'm feeling pretty confident.
I know.
You know what it is? I don't think
Pete Carroll's played for years. Excuse me, real quick. Pete Carroll played for years. That was a dumb mistake not to run beast mode in that Super Bowl.
Think about all the people who have
to be in the building,
have been in the building, have scouted, and don't know shit.
And don't know stuff.
Don't know dick.
Be surprised.
Steve-O, that's I've watched some extensive film on the guy, and I have to agree with that statement. I mean, watching him block people.
You're saying he's a bad
block people
mother
into the bleachers
Bad
and try to
mother,
put a
shut your
crater
mouth.
in the ground with him. It's
Oh,
like,
nobody. I don't think
yeah.
anybody doesn't like him, and if they don't like him, then they haven't watched him. What we're all saying is just that we seem like it was a little early, and I believe that Cleveland wanted to do 39th and move up to 33 from 39th. I just feel like even if we missed dribbling, we could have had Jeremy Bernard was there, Surratt was there. I mean, there's a lot of good wide receivers out there, and like we said before, they throw to two guys. They throw to two wide receivers, and they throw to Kittle and CMC. Who else are they going to throw to? It just we don't do it. We might, but we
And
don't.
we're
do
hoping that Kittle is going to come back day
Hell
one.
no,
and beat Kittle,
man! I've been so right about the Browns. You got to be kidding me.
but you're going to have to, it's going to play out, man. I'm a little worried about Kittle. That's an Achilles tear, and I know people are saying, "Oh, well, he's got a different type of tear. It's just, it's at the bottom versus the top, and he can come back early and stuff." Dude, it's still an Achilles tear.
I wish I was wrong about the Niners.
well,
it's gonna
it's
take a couple
actually
of
the best case scenario when it comes to the injury. Yes, he could be ready at the beginning of the season. We will not see him in preseason or training camp. You might see him actually rehabbing, running a straight line, right?
Yeah,
But I mean, realistically, with the best case scenario injury like he has, we're probably looking at week 3 or 4.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Because
I heard 6
even if you're medically cleared, it's going to take.
That's how
a
you know
minute
it's his wallet.
to get acclimated and push people around and be Kittle. You're gonna Kittle's gonna be there if he's cleared, but is he going to be George Kittle?
Well, I like Tom. When Tom just played and Kittle was out, he was a top 6 tight end with 6 touchdowns. I'm not worried with Tom just in there, but maybe on the blocking is what people might be worried about with Tom just.
And we depend a lot on Kittle's.
But we have improved our O-line, so maybe we can give a little on the tight end chipping and whatnot now.
We're hoping. I would have liked to improve a little bit more, but they just don't do it here. It's like Groundhog Day, man. They just don't do it here. We're going to go after a receiver. I call this after the season ended. I said we need to get thick in the trenches. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to be talking wide receiver in April. And
yeah, we actually did take a wide receiver first, didn't we?
We're going to take a running back in the third round.
Didn't we?
This is exactly what we do. We do it.
Yep.
Then we signed Mike Evans and Christian Kirk, and I was like, I don't know, but I bet they still do it. I said that, didn't I?
Yeah.
I mean, we're all new because that's something they would do. It's just crazy.
Dude, this is
like at least if you're there and you can take Lomu, right? Like
it seems like
obviously you take that trade, I think, because I like Lomu, but I don't love Lomu. So I understand.
It seems like Lynch does take shots at us, because like a lot of people are not liking what they did, but it's hard to say what they are. We haven't seen them play. It's not like some of these guys need to develop, like Prysock, Duggar, the 2 offensive linemen, Cruz and Willis. They're going to have to develop. They're not going to be day 1 starters.
I love Ephesians. God is able to do exceeding and abundantly above all that we can think.
But Duggar, think about this,
some
guys.
Apostles, some prophets, some evangelists, and pastors and teachers for the work of the saints, the edifying of the body of Christ. I am a big Ephesians fan. I wanted my license plate to say Ephesians 3:20.
Tall cornerback. I'm
already taken.
Look. Big Brick says Stribling going to have a wallet that says "bad mother effer" on, just like Jules from Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, that's how you know it's his.
You ain't got no problem, Jules. It's one of my favorite movies. I'm on the MFer. Go in there, chill them ninjas out, and wait for the wolf who will be arriving directly.
My name's Paul, and this is between y'all.
Marvin, you gotta agree that pow.
Yeah, Marvin.
You shot
what the hell
in the face?
Yeah. I'm the one getting little pieces of brain and skull in my hat in my hair. You should be on brain detail.
TNT, MFer.
Steve-O, you know how I just didn't want us to draft for running back at all.
I like who we did.
You know this. I've been saying that all off season.
A little early on Kalon, I think.
Well, I'm just saying I didn't want one at all.
No,
Like why? Because of how good we do in the undrafted free
it's a
agent
way
market
to-
with
yeah.
running back.
third. Well, don't forget it was a third round running back too. So God bless him.
So it's
Yeah.
like
Good luck.
it's just like it's not like watching film on the player. He's good. It's not. It's just the fact that I did not want us to draft a running back at all. I do not care who it was, where it was.
We
could
did
get
add
these
2
guys
picks.
undrafted free agency like Matt Breida, Jordan Mason. You know, we can get
the
them.
list goes on and on. And
Who's
Yeah.
that guy?
whenever we
Wilson
draft
Jr.
one, it just has not panned out. TDP, remember Ty Davis
Trace
Price
Sermon,
and
Joe Williams from way back
Sermon
in the day. That was like 2017.
Coffee. It just never really works. But this could be the charm. It could be, but I've just seen it over and over. I'm like, Bill Murray and Groundhog Day. Would you please stop the hammering?
Now, when it comes to wide receiver, I was like, why even draft one if we're going to draft one beyond round 1 or 2 because they're not going to play. You know, these guys aren't going to play.
He
Now,
stretches the field and he
Stribling-
blocks. They love it.
Dribbling,
Danny Gray.
okay? Dribbling is a blocker. No block, no rock. That's what Kyle says. Dribbling is going to play. So,
Yeah, okay, we'll see. But I'm with
No,
Braun.
I'm not
I'm
against
with
that.
Braun
you
Mueller.
know,
Braun Mueller.
yes, Coffee did. I think I don't
Coffee-
remember
yeah, I
what
think
exactly.
Coffee went to the-
You remember that Terradome?
I thought it said coffee refried for religion, and I'm
It's
like,
like Glenn
that's a
Coffee.
good
He
title for
became-
something.
He's retired.
I can't remember the official
I said
title for
refried.
his name, but he did. He's
A conscientious objector.
it was something.
Yes,
it was
that's
something
when you
kind
got
of strange. I was
pacifist,
like,
man.
I was scratching my head trying to figure out what religion it was, but it was like, but hey, he found God. More power to him. Okay, and he doesn't have CTE.
And Big Brick corrected me. He said, "Please stop the hammers from Scrooged,
Oh yeah,
not
it is.
Groundhog Day." Okay, I got you.
How do you want me to get the little antlers on his head? Can't you use staples? You are not going to
Please.
staple.
Stop the goddamn hammering. It's just a classic line.
Yep.
My
Me too.
my
Me too,
brain's
Steve.
got too much stuff. I had a typo.
I love that movie.
But yeah, it's just like I said, Keelan Black. I hate the pick, but I just don't like picking the position because of how good we've done UDFA versus drafting guys. We've done better undrafted free agent. And even last year, we signed Corey Kenner. You guys remember that? And you know, he got injured. We cut him. After he healed up, the Cardinals picked him up. He is still on their roster.
You can play.
And Cody Schrader, he went to the Rams,
Yep, that's correct.
just like my boy Dean Connors this year, undrafted.
Usually do better with the UDFA.
Dean Connors like 6'2", you know.
Now, did you
Versus
guys
defense.
know that freaking? So we're watching the end of the draft, Terradome, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm watching my tight end. I'm a Utah Ute fan. I'm watching my tight end, who I actually like as a
What
player.
is a
It's
Ute?
not-
I won't judge.
It's not me being biased here. I like the guy as a player,
It's all good.
and I'm watching him just drop. I'm like, oh, he's gonna go UDFA. Come on, Niners, sign him. And the Broncos pick him with 256. I was like, oh, snipe.
they walk. Then they walk you off.
And then they tell you win year supply of rice-a-roni.
Yeah, you got a VCR.
It's the San Francisco tree.
A lifetime supply of rice-a-roni and a new VCR.
I mean,
There
Kenny,
it
what's the
is.
tight end's name? I actually watched some film on that guy. Man, he blocks
guy that we
people to
got?
the bleachers too.
Talking about the Penn State guy,
Yes,
Dinkins.
that guy, he blocks people to the bleachers too. He's trying to throw them out of the stadium.
I do
Number-
like him.
Like,
Number 16, was he 16?
It's Dinkins, I think his name is. But
Yeah.
here's the funny thing: I'm sitting there
That's
watching his highlights right before this, and you know what I'm noticing? How freaking good Drew Aller is. Because who do you think's getting him the ball? And I'm just saying, Drew
That's-
Aller looks so good. I'm watching Dinkins. I'm like,
That's what
Drew?
happens a lot. You're going to watch one guy,
And then you see,
hold on, who's that guy?
who's this guy doing this? It's Drew Aller?
Who's that guy blocking? Who's that guy?
Yo, telling you.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of film on him, and I'm watching him just. I mean, again, like just trying to block people back to their mama. You know, it's
That's what we like.
I'm
That's
sitting
our
there
favorite
looking at
thing.
him like, dang. I honestly think out of the UDFA's, he has a good chance. He
And,
might even beat
Kamara,
out
I also
Luke
like
Farrell,
Kamara.
Blocking,
the guy we
blocking
signed to
is a
specifically block.
mentality.
He was
Blocking
ass.
is something you got to just go after. Blocking is moving a human being and punishing him through the echoes of the whistle. I like good blocking. Good blocking and tackling will always be a staple in the National Football League, in college, in high school, middle school. Pop Warner, you start off blocking and tackling. When I hear of a guy, oh well, you know, he can't block. What the hell? He ain't playing football then. That's like, well, you know, this guy's boxing. He can't punch. What the hell? This is what you gotta do, you know.
Well, there's also the guy. Oh, I can't remember what college he's from. Kamara, Indiana.
Indiana.
Yeah, Indiana. We also got that Edge who I watched the film on. I'm like, he's not bad.
He's quick.
He's a rotational guy.
He's a little light in the loafers.
Talking about Halton?
No, Romello.
Undrafted?
Romello Height.
Oh, Height. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Romello Height is light. You ain't lying. And then
He's light.
think about this though. Like,
He used to cause pressure with his speed.
Raheem Morris plays 5-man fronts. He plays a hybrid kind of 4-3-3-4.
He sends that 5 tech.
So we need that extra guy that's kind of the size of a linebacker to be pass rushing, and now we have him.
I'm
have
hoping.
2 of those.
I'm hoping.
Now a lot of people,
but what I remember was Leonard Floyd, who
He's available, by the way.
man, versus Minnesota. They just screamed him to death. You know, when you saw him out there, they said, "Oh, hey, Leonard Floyd's out here, guys. Let's go ahead and run the screen, or let's go ahead and run pin pull, because he's like, you can, you know, a receiver can block him. We got to be cognizant of that, because it's not going to fit into perfect situations. You're not always going to have 3rd and 20, 3rd and 10 to where they've got to drop back, do a 5-step, 7-step drop. It'll be your 3rd and 4s. It'll be your 3rd and 3s. And if I'm a coach and I see little light guy out there, hey, I got a trick for that. I'm going to nullify this. We're going right at him. I need that guard to come kick it out, and that other guard to come right behind him or center and lead up through that bad boy, kick out. Let's get these 4 yards and let's sustain this drive. That's the mentality of a coach, of a good coach. It's some people that's just gonna, you know, you're gonna play your Tennessees and your who else is out there, Chicago's or whomever, and they're just gonna be like, oh man, we're just going to drop back and do regular stuff. But good coaching, and particularly in the months of January and February, I'm going to look over there and say, hey, they got light guy out there. Let's do this. This is what they do.
Well, and like Raheem Morris, you know, the hybrid thing. We also drafted Duggar, this linebacker. He's 6'4". He's about 240. He's really fast.
Yeah.
Safety.
Now, he's played safety and he switched to linebacker. Now, this guy on a blitz with his speed and his length.
And his hands up?
You know what I'm saying, right? I can 100% see.
Very effective.
I could see this hybrid scheme coming to town.
I could see it.
It's John Jay, everyone.
Not very.
Thanks for coming.
Oh, look, Steve-O's got it too. This guy's been all over the place. He also played edge. So,
and
like I said, this hybrid scheme.
We got a lot of versatile
players.
players.
Have a guy that can drop back in coverage or come on the blitz. What's he gonna do?
Dave,
a lot of guys.
Dave, I hear he's got some injuries. He's got 2 shoulder injuries in those 5 years that he's played.
Yowzer.
So
shoulders, okay.
So you can't tackle anyone. That's what you're telling me.
It's the whole rebuilt knee
Oh,
thing
wow.
that kind
Okay.
of bothers me.
Yeah, we just gotta watch the guys with the injuries. That's all. But I'm hoping, I'm optimistic. I'm optimistic. Maybe third time's the charm, or whatever. We did what we did. We did what we do.
And we traded D Winters, which I'm not necessarily a huge fan of that.
Not like the Charles Haley level of trade, but okay.
I mean,
Let's
if you
hope
look,
not.
if you look at all the linebackers we signed, though, right?
Always signing linebackers.
Oh yeah,
Off
we
the
still got
street.
Graham on the team.
Walk-ons.
And you know, right, and a whole bunch of linebackers. We brought Greenlaw back, and
If you need a linebacker, you call us. Like,
yeah,
that's
we're linebacker. We're
that's
the
like
linebacker.
pretty much absolutely what I was gonna.
The NFL.
So I was
we
gonna
are.
say, yeah. What's up, John Jay?
Nothing much. You guys talking about the draft?
Yeah,
Yeah, it came up.
a little bit
Are you still mad, Kenny? No, I'm
things
just
like
saying.
that. What's that? Mad about
You were,
what?
you were so
Probably.
angry at all the picks. He's like, why?
Yeah, I settled down a little bit. I'm not super upset, but I kind of compare it to last year's draft, really. So I don't know what to say. Like I'm not super pissed, but I could. I'm not saying that was the wrong. I didn't mean to say I could have done better. I think I could have picked some better players. Does that make sense?
That's fair. That's fair.
I don't know how they're gonna play here.
We just
I
had
just feel
reaches.
like there's a lot of. They know what they're doing. You know, they got their plans, they got their schemes, they got their situational things. That's out of my realm, to be honest. Okay, but there was a lot of players I like more than the players they took, and this goes on year after year after year, and those players do well. So I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying maybe we can pick some better players. Leave it at that.
That's fair.
Yeah,
That's
I'm not gonna badmouth them. I'm just gonna say
Yeah,
I think I liked a lot of players better. Just for off the top of my head, Cooper DeJean I like better than Ricky Pearsall. Like right there. And when we took Ayuk and when we took Kinlaw, and I don't want to go back. I just don't want to. It's a new year. It's a new. We're going on to the new year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
we're on to Cincinnati.
Yep.
It's Bill Belichick. We're on to Cincinnati.
That's famous right there.
Let's go.
Let's
That's the
just
quote.
go on. Let's just, we did what we do. It's Charlie Brown with the football. If you were expecting something else,
Right? Yeah.
Charlie Brown.
Yeah. That's on you now.
we're gonna get wide receiver.
That's why we said it. Yeah.
We're gonna get a running back in the third round. We're gonna
Get an O lineman in the last round.
we're not gonna get
And
an
we did get
O-lineman.
Willis too, but we
We're
did
not
hit.
doing
We
that.
got one in the last round
We're
again.
gonna get a situational pass rusher.
Wow.
We're gonna do. This is what we do.
They're gonna take a linebacker no one heard of.
Yeah.
Yeah, this shit is like every year. We're gonna come out with the commandments next year before the draft.
It is
The 10 Niner commandments for drafting.
I was
you know?
saying,
I bet you it
Yes.
makes sense when we're done with that.
It's like Christmas. You're gonna get socks from Aunt Sophie.
Yeah.
You
You can count on the socks.
You know
The
the
socks.
tube socks with the colors
Yeah.
at the top of the sock.
For basketball, so you can
Yeah,
play
you
basketball. She
know
wants you to look good. She loves you.
She loves you.
That's it.
I know,
Aunt
like-
Sophie, and it comes in that package, and you know what the hell it is. It's wrapped in red paper.
You hear it. You hear it under the paper.
You hear it under there. It came from Sears and Roebuck.
Of course.
You know
Uh-oh.
what it is.
someone's
Yeah.
backstage.
Oh, is that a little sponge back there? I left it to David because I don't like stepping on David's producer toes.
No.
He
I'm
is the
I'm
producer.
an
Ladies and
executive
gentlemen, shout out
producer.
Well,
super
he's just
producer TJ
showing
McNiner. He's
Spongy.
a
You with us?
producer.
I'm first
Yeah, I'm
AD.
I'm here.
I have no
What's up, Sponge?
responsibilities here
How you
whatsoever.
feeling after the draft? Sponge?
I'm feeling great. We had a good
Great.
draft, I can say.
I loved it.
Snaking people there, Spongy. Apparently, Mr. Roseman heard Terradome saying, whenever Pittsburgh is going after a receiver, just get in front of them and get the receiver who Pittsburgh is looking for. He took it to a whole nother level. Did Mr. Roseman. He did.
And you know what? And guess what? He's gonna.
Kenny.
And guess what?
Kenny,
He's
you
gonna
remember
get a-
you could do an emergency bone cut off back in the day when the phone was busy, you could
Yeah.
call the operator.
Oh, you could be like, operator, my friend hasn't answered the phone in 2 hours. Can you please
Can you
break
do
into
an
their call?
emergency cut through.
And the operator would take anybody's word
Hey,
for it and
hey,
walk
hey.
you in there and bust into another conversation. It
And
was
that
great.
was
We lived in a
brilliant.
beautiful place. We
That
lived in a
was
great world.
brilliant, man.
Kenny.
That was
We
brilliant.
lived in a
Hey,
great-
guess what? Guess
great
what? Guess
world.
was
what?
the move, dude.
He
Guess
said
what?
what?
That's amazing.
We don't just get
This is
Mekhi
an
Lennon out
emergency
of that.
breakthrough.
We get another draft pick out of that too, because they are probably going to get they are getting investigated.
Hey,
The Pittsburgh Steelers are getting
Yeah.
investigated, and hey, we're going to get another draft pick.
well,
that was brilliant.
hey, you know, I don't want to keep glazing on the Browns too much, but they did acquire 2 more 4th round 2027 picks in this draft.
Man,
That's pretty
shout
damn
out.
good, man.
I had to look him up.
Pretty damn good.
Andrew Berry.
Yeah, 2 years in a row.
I'm not saying everybody's going to the playoffs. I'm not saying everybody's going to win the Super
No,
Bowl.
they're still the Browns. We know.
But boy, if he won't working out that
I
SOB,
mean, we might have to bring him in next
Right.
year.
yeah,
That's what
Andrew
we might have to
Berry,
bring him in for
goddamn,
consulting.
That guy ain't playing around, man. Him
Mm-hmm.
and the other one up in the New York Jets. Hey, man.
Mhm.
I
They
gotta-
probably put the Son in charge. Remember the Son was
Yeah.
making all the picks before?
they probably won't keep any of them. They'll probably trade them all.
Oh,
But
they're all going to be on great
those
teams one
were
day.
good players
So-
that they went out and got.
So I have to ask this question. How did the Giants do asking for a friend? Wink, wink.
Not
Huh?
too bad.
I thought it was very good.
Not too bad at all. Giants were up there for me. I'm on my ESPN looking at everybody's draft here. The Giants were okay, man.
I like their draft. Here's my only problem, and it's not a problem. It's just something I want to point out that maybe not everyone sees. I mean, they just took 2 first-rounders last year. Now they're going to take 2 first-rounders this year. That's going to cost a shitload of money in just a few years. There's going to be some big decisions to make there.
Hey, it's like dating
Nice,
it's
nice
like
problem to
dating,
have, but
dating a supermodel, Kenny. Hey,
gonna cost you.
we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Yeah,
but
we'll worry about that then.
For tonight, oh, those legs are in the bed with me, buddy.
Yeah. Legs in the bed.
Arvell Reese in the first round.
Wow.
They got Texas
analogy.
Uwaga in the first round. Colton Hood in the second round. Malachi Fields in the third round. James Travis, J.C. Davis, the aforementioned in the 6th round.
Yeah.
Zach Kelly from BYU, another BYU linebacker, where we got Fred Warner. Hey, man. Hey, the supermodel is in the bed
Hey.
tonight.
Hey, do we want to go over the Eagles draft real quick? I know,
Sure,
you know.
Spongy.
Sure, why not?
Spongy, you want to rant or something?
No, I don't have a rant. I just want to hear y'all talk all good about it. That's it.
Philadelphia Snakes
Well, you were.
I'll be honest, I didn't love
Pittsburgh.
your draft, Spongy.
and gets
Oh, you didn't.
Makai Lemon
I love
in
2
the
picks.
first round, 20th overall. Eli Stowers from Vanderbilt in the second. Markel Bell from you.
6'9", 350.
That's my guy, man. That's my guy. He's in the fourth round. It's a beautiful draft there, Sponge. I can't lie. Cole
tell you what.
Payton, North Dakota State, who had one of the highest PFF grades in all of football. He was skewed. And I was like, why is nobody talking about this guy? And I was like, well, that's where Carson Wentz and Trey Lance went to school. But those were some incredible grades. He's a quarterback, North Dakota State. If it sounds familiar, Carson Wentz went to Philly as well. Micah Morris from Georgia, offensive guard. Cole Wisniewski
Wisniewski.
from
The
Texas
Polish
Tech.
dude. The
No.
Polish dude we were
Oh,
talking
by the
about.
way, while I have you both here, this is perfect. I looked into Riley Nowakowski because that's what I do. When I looked into it, the man was adopted. Spongy, I'm sorry you were wrong.
Damn it.
There's no Polish African American that I know of yet. Not saying it doesn't exist.
I'm sure there are Black Russian out there somewhere too.
Yeah.
You are Bernard from Nigeria, defensive tackle,
Yeah.
and rounding it out,
Say, I like that.
Keyshawn James Newby from New
I like that
Mexico
pick
is the
too.
eighth.
I like that
Yeah.
pick too. I mean, yeah.
But you should like Lemon though and Stowers because
I
they're
you know
the
the
two
lemon.
great receivers for you.
No, see, that's what you got to understand. The Lemon and Stowers picks were all going to determine.
Oh my
I
God,
was,
Lemon Stowers instead of Lemon Sours. We got to make a shirt.
I,
Lemon Stowers.
I was gonna
Marketing
determine.
year, Kenny.
The new martini in the stadium.
I was gonna
I'll make
determine.
that $25.95.
I was gonna determine my likeness for those picks based on who we drafted later.
Yeah.
And overall, I like the guys we drafted later, so they get good. You know, they got value in the first couple rounds. Then we got pure what we needed. Which
Did you like your UDFAs as well?
oh, I love my UDFAs.
Okay, well, there you go. It's bonus. That's the cherry.
You know,
That's the
Deep
cherry
dive on
round.
the UDFA.
We got
clown PFF, Steve-O. They don't actually watch the games.
We honestly we probably had I gotta say we got probably one of the best guys to get out of the undrafted free agency.
Okay.
I like what they said about,
Deontay Lawson.
He's had a lot of injuries, but yes, I agree. He's a very
But yeah,
like
if it's undrafted free agency, you know.
yeah. Like I said, a
Spongy-
great player.
Spongy, I like this what they say about Mekhi Lemon. Lemon led the Trojans, historically good receivers, in receiving yards over the past 2 seasons, primarily playing from the slot. He is a polished route runner who can create separation against
Oh,
man
there's that word.
coverage
Hmm.
and does a good job attacking green grass after zone coverage.
Hey,
That means that translated, this is a real damn receiver.
Yeah, my number one wide receiver.
This
I
is-
didn't have
and
this guy can
I
play.
hate to break it. We're gonna get
4
another.
career drops.
We're gonna get another draft pick another first round pick in 2028 from
Right.
AJ Brown. So you know what?
So now you're trading him.
Yeah.
No, well, I was trading him no matter what. Now I just don't think it's gonna be the Patriots, but we're still gonna get a pick out of them.
Really? Who do you think it's going to be now?
I don't know who I saw. I saw somebody.
I don't know about the drop, Steve on Stribling. I never read anything about it, so I don't know.
I forget who they. I could have swore they said.
I know Lemon
somebody.
had 4 career drops. I know he
Lemon.
is smart as hell.
Yeah.
Naturally gifted athlete.
I've read
Plays through
that Stribling had
contact.
1 drop. I've read that a few different places.
Now,
so.
I'm a Notre
wow.
Dame fan, and if you watched that game, the Notre Dame tape was bad. But beyond that, I like him.
Who?
So if you
Notre
want to
Dame
see, if you
Stribling?
don't like Mekhi Lemon and you want to like be like, oh yeah, he does suck, watch the Notre Dame
Oh.
game. You'll be
You
happy.
talking about Lemon?
Yeah, I'm talking about Lemon playing Notre Dame. wasn't a great game.
That's what I like to do. Look at their worst and look at their best.
And the best people they played.
Move that on over
Yep.
and let me see the average of the everything else.
If you can look at 6 to 8 games of who they played against good competition, if you can get 8 games against good competition, you'll see who you have pretty
you
much.
got
Like,
you
yeah.
know who that
You
yeah.
have to you have to take account of that because I was having a conversation with a football fan from a different team, and I said, watch their worst game against good competition.
That's
to
too,
see
yeah.
how they perform and how they overcome, because you also have to understand that you just can't be watching all the good things.
Yeah,
Because-
you want to see how they act in the adversity.
I want to see how they overcome.
So you know what?
wanna
I
see
feel
how they
like
adjust.
that's a great
Yeah.
advice, and I will probably start to do that now that you say it. But you know where I feel like I get their personality is in the interview, and I watch all the interviews like in the week before the draft. Like I'm usually I should be done with all my physical traits and stuff by then, and I take that last week to watch as many one-on-one interviews that they do, and just hear the kid talk and see his eyes. You know what I'm saying? Look in his eyes and just see how he answers questions, and you know how you can tell about people just by watching them answer questions, even if they're faking it. You'll know that they're
You
faking
always
it.
got now. So Steve, 1 drop in 2025. This is Stribling. 9
Okay.
drops in 5 years in college.
That's pretty excellent. Yeah,
That's good.
And that's I heard about the 1 drop last year.
Yeah, I
didn't
like
hear
that.
about
That was
the
funny.
rest, but that's I mean that's all right.
When I see
But-
a guy cry too, I feel like, okay, here's a man that like isn't afraid to cry on TV because he don't give an F what anybody thinks. Like you're saying, like I don't like people who do like act
The
tough
guy
out there. You
cares.
got to show me you have passion
He's
and like
passionate.
feelings.
Yeah, I
That's
need
what's
to
gonna
know.
get you in the fire in the game.
We
I need
need
to see,
know you love ball. Do you
especially
love
the
ball?
interviews where you know that the mom and the dad and
No.
their brothers like say like, Caden, we love you so much. We supported you. We watched all your games, and then you see like the player react to his parents saying how proud they are of him. That's the shit I like to see in the last week. I want to see the man. I want to see like who's inside
Big
there.
Brick says
I don't see that
Jets
on the
and
field.
Browns drafted so well this year, they might actually get to 500. Don't hold your breath.
That
it's
still will
kinda
be
like-
tough.
It's
Yeah.
still
It'll
a
be
Jets
tough.
and Browns,
you never know.
It'll still be
You never
tough to
know.
win 8 games in Cleveland this year, but
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wish them the best. And I got no problem with it because in that division, I don't care about anybody in that division, to be honest with you. So if the Browns do well, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, they
Even though the Steelers thing is back
division,
here, I have no
you
loyalty
in
to
there
them.
with the Steelers, the Bengals, and
Steelers,
the
Bengals, Ravens. Let's go
Well,
Browns. Let's go
well,
Browns.
Ravens
Let
had
me
a good
give
draft
you-
too.
Let me give you my argument.
They usually do though.
Besides the Ravens, who are I think
Ravens
are,
get Ravens.
Yeah, they
besides
do.
Ravens
That's what they do, pretty much.
are probably the best team in that division. The Steelers, I don't know what's gonna happen this year. The Bengals are always the Bengals. Don't
They
be
beefed
surprised.
up though.
You know what? I'm calling it right now. Kenny, you kind of sold me. I'm gonna
Thank
put
you,
them-
somebody.
my dark horse of the team.
I
this
get
year.
I get. Yeah, I don't know if you
So,
know this, John Jay, but I get money
I'm
when I
putting
turn
everything
someone.
on the line and my reputation to say that they're going to be a dark horse team of the year.
I think you guys will be
All
pleasantly
right, all
surprised
right.
by the Browns, and I think
We
you'll be
got it
really
on
happy.
film.
Because
We got
again, just because Joe Burrow is the quarterback, the rest of the Bengals are like, and then of course the Steelers. What are they now? Because again, Tomlin's gone.
They may lose for their first year. Now that Tomlin isn't there,
I
no one's
believe
going to
like
care.
I don't know
McCarthy as a coach.
No one will
what your
care if
boy gonna
McCarthy
do,
last
man.
losing
You-
season.
You know he's one Osawaga away from saying, "Hey, I'm
Probably
retired."
true, Steve-O, but it looks good though. The team looks better, and if you look at the Bengals at the second half of last year, they were decent and pretty mid on offense and defense. So they weren't the worst D, they weren't the worst offense. They weren't bad. They were starting to level out a little bit halfway through the season. But one last thing, quick about Shador, because that's my dude. Okay. Now that he's in charge of the offense, they're having him play with the ones. He's the number one guy in camp right now that they're while training. Right, he'll have more command of the offense and better ball security this year, and he should have so much more awareness this year, bro. That kid is so good at not having
I know,
turnovers.
man.
He's
He
very
was set up-
similar to like a. I know it's crazy, and I know you're not gonna like it. No, maybe you don't agree.
Well, it make
I
you
really
come.
compare him
Here
a
it
lot
comes.
to like Aaron Rodgers. And I know that sounds crazy, but Shador has played in really bad weather too his whole career.
I'm
And
gonna-
Arch Manning didn't put up the numbers Shador did in his first 2 years. Now you're going to say, well, it was a different competition, whatever. Say whatever. I'm just saying that's the facts.
Texas is Texas. I don't
Yeah,
know.
of course. That's what I just said. Like I know the
I've never been there,
competition is
and they
different,
got a dark horse,
but you still got to put up the
you
numbers.
got Deshaun Watson there as well. You
I
got,
know that's the problem.
it's
with
some
they're
Cleveland.
gonna
Cleveland's
try
got
and
stuff out there, man.
They got to make a tough decision. Like you don't draft a young quarterback, and you say, "Oh, we're still insisting on the guy who hasn't played for a long time." But again,
no,
I'm
it's
not
so
a
silly.
Cleveland
But
fan,
what
so I
with you're
could care
paying
less.
him, it's
I'm a
with what they're
49er
paying
fan.
him that they have to like give him a
I
look.
know.
But honestly, this year the ball security, situational awareness should be so much better, man. He should have such a good year. I'm really pulling for him.
just get the right risk coach. Can you do that for the kid? Just
They got him the short distance guy in the Casey Concepcion with the yak
Get him
and
the
stuff,
right
and then they got
risk
him the
coach.
Boston
I
to
have
go
never
out there with Fanning in
all
the
of my
red zone.
years,
I know
I've
it's so
never heard
hilarious how a
people
lot of teams like
mess up the
Boston.
risk
I don't know too much about Boston, but you guys rave about for him to also go there with Concepcion.
If you look at the Cleveland Browns draft and you don't think that was your draft on a mock, you're lying because they literally got Fano, Casey
Concepcion,
Daryl
Boston,
Boston,
Emmanuel
EMW.
McNeil
Like, what?
Warren, Austin
doing?
Barber,
How does this
Parker
happen?
Brailsford, who y'all know
I know you liked him.
I've been trying to get him to replace
He is a
Brindle.
He is
Justin
elite when it comes to
Jefferson, no, not that
leverage
one.
and
Joe
angles.
Royer, Taylor Green, Carson Ryan.
What
out
a
of
great move
BYU.
with the tail and green. Now, people probably thought I'd be mad at the tail and green. I'm not mad at that at all. I think it's a great
Jalen
pick.
Green is a monster, dude.
He plays 3 positions minimum.
He looks like Cam Newton, and I
Yeah.
think he's faster.
Actually, Colin Kaepernick is a very good comp to the body.
Colin Kaepernick is a comp.
And Randall Cunningham, by the way. One I know you love and I love.
Dude,
One of my first favorite
Randall
quarterbacks.
Cunningham was the ultimate weapon.
Yeah, dude. Tall and
Let
skinny.
nobody lie to you. He was within a fall game of which they should have canceled or at least postponed. Randall Cunningham was tearing this thing up in 88.
Yeah.
9. You didn't want to see that mug come. 12 could play ball, man.
Now, I'm no Eagles fan, but I liked playing with Randall Cunningham on any video game.
Randall Cunningham.
I was watching.
Isn't it?
I was watching Arkansas. It was a Saturday night football game on ABC. And I don't know who they were playing, but it was an SEC matchup. And that quarterback, I don't know why Cleveland drafted another quarterback. That game, he put up really good numbers. So now,
if you could, you can get that thing in the 6th round, bro.
Hmm.
Hey, he was. Hey, you take a shot on that. That he's just a pure athlete, dude.
Steve-O, I can really only say about Herbert, but Herbert's never really had an OC that throws the ball. And so now with Mike McDaniels, I would keep an eye out on Herbert for a possible like MVP of the league this year. I would not be surprised.
Guys, I'm gonna be honest. Those Chargers and Rams are supposed to be in the Super Bowl next year. If they don't, they have fallen off of expectation. Barring injury, they have fallen off of expectation. We done gave you everything you need. We done doubled down and gave you everything. You're set up for success here.
Chargers are stacked. If
you mess it up, hey, Big Jim, who is my guy. I love Big Jim Harbaugh. But if it don't come to fruition, Big Jim, hey, man, it's on you. It's on you. They are trying to give it to you. They are trying to guarantee we're going to have an all LA Super Bowl next year. That's what they're trying to do. It's going to be all on you. It's going to be all on you. That's what I think.
Yeah, and guys, by the way, we haven't talked about it once today, but have you looked at the free agents? There's some quality players on free agents. I mean, really quality players. I'd say at least 20 players that are very, very good, and maybe another 20 serviceable. Honestly, lots of stuff should be. I like when these free agent signings start coming in. I don't know if they start now or if they start after the June 1st, but I'm excited for that. Also, when does the schedule get announced? Is that this coming week? The 5th or something?
That'll be relatively soon.
I know we're at the point where we can sign guys and it doesn't count towards our draft compensation. I know that.
You got Stephon Diggs out there, Mekhi Becton. You got Taysom Hill. You got Marshawn Lattimore, very fine cornerback. I think he had some injuries. Jonnu Smith, Tyreek Hill.
Just going to say Tyreek Hill. Jawan Jennings, Debo.
Yeah, man. Jawan Jennings is out there.
Yeah, Simmons retired. Yeah.
It's some good stuff out there, man. Joey Bosa. Depending on how you feel. You know, sure. No, not the biggest guy. David Njoku, tight end.
Wonder who would like that.
AJ Epinesa.
Because he was signed, but it didn't go through. He failed the physical or something, so he's still available. Linebacker Epinesa or something? Yeah, from the Browns or from the Bills?
Bills. Like yes, sir, Bills.
I think the Browns tried to sign him. He didn't pass his physical.
That physical slow you up.
Did he fail his piss test? I mean, maybe.
No, it might have been something. Honestly, dude, I don't know how they judge it. I think they even judge it stretching.
I'm just saying,
notice they keep it kind of close to the collar.
Could be something, I'm guessing, injury-wise. Maybe not 100% on.
Yeah, something's out there. 2-year extension, remains a free agent. Team with situational edge rusher, provide a spark for. They ain't saying nothing on SI. So
tell you what, next year the AFC North and the AFC South are very interesting divisions. If you like all teams and not just the Niners, I'm saying. But like,
The
I feel
South-
like those two divisions are going to be really fun.
You got to pay attention to everything. I mean,
Yeah, you got to know your
I pretty
enemy.
much think the Tampa Bay Buccaneers they only got one of my guys this year. They
Yo,
normally
Bane
take-
and Keontae Scott on the same
Man,
side.
Tampa Bay
What?
wiped up
Yeah.
too. Tampa Bay,
What?
man.
Did they know what they were doing when they did that, or
They
did it
took
just
Ted
fall in
Hurst
their
too,
laps?
Kenny.
But
Ted
Terradome knows Bane
Tampa.
and Scott, Keontae Scott on the same side. They just picked up that side of Miami's defense. I don't know if they played on the same side, but I'm pretty sure they did. So that's pretty nasty. In fact,
they
yeah, the
went
Tampa.
after the U hard, man. Tampa
Yeah.
Bay is trying to be like, hey, we up in here.
A lot of good
Ruben
ones.
Payne, Josiah Trotter, Ted
Wow,
Hurst,
a real linebacker, like an old school linebacker. So
Yeah, Missouri
somebody
guy.
who's gonna bust your ass over that middle, man. That
Keontae
Mike
Scott,
linebacker.
DeMonte Capehart, Billy
Big ass
Struck,
dude.
and Bauer Sharp of LSU at tight end.
Cape Hart is enormous.
They trying to do some things in Tampa Bay, man. No matter where with these Buccaneers, I hope we ain't playing them.
Hey, what happened to where did we lose Sponge and that was it, or was there someone else? I thought we
I
had.
don't know.
Sponge wanted to drop his commentary and joke.
Sponge-
Comments
Hey.
expressed by
Sponge is doubling up on his neighbor's Wi-Fi and he keeps kicking him off. Okay.
Oh, I thought, dude, I'm sorry. I thought you said doubling up on his neighbor's wife, and I'm like, what the f are you talking
wow.
about, David?
He's
He's like
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi. I'm like,
He's
what
like,
the hell?
Wi-Fi. He's
I know,
too
yeah.
young. You better not be doing.
He's
No,
like
well-
Stifler.
Yeah, he's ahead of his time, as they say.
Yeah. Well, I think you wanted to pop in here and so he could like say, "Oh, the Eagles are the greatest team."
Yeah. Kevin Patullo.
Karen Patullo.
Kevin Patullo.
I know he really likes Karen Patullo. He must really.
That's his favorite coach. yeah.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Spongy was not happy when Patullo left at all,
So,
and he hated Kellen Moore. Sorry, Sponge. You're not here. You can't defend yourself here. You're not
and
here.
that's why he
you can't
went to the
defend yourself.
Saints. It's like, oh, they don't want me. I'm going to.
Yo, so I found out today, David was on the text, but I don't know if you guys know Michael Heldman. Michael Heldman was one of the guys I really liked in the draft. He was from Central Michigan. I wanted him to get drafted. He did not, but he did get picked up by the Saints undrafted. So
The Browns picked up Kalia Davis. You know that, our former defensive tackle.
Okay.
and Malik Collins last year, right? Who was one of the best D linemen in football when he went to the Browns. By the way,
Yeah.
great defense that year or last year.
Browns trying to do a little something.
You know what? I'll tell you something else. It took a lot for the Browns not to divert from their game plan, which is to get a tackle and a wide receiver and get a defensive guy that might have fallen, because there were some nice defensive guys there that if you're doing a mock, you were like, oh, no, I can't let these guys go. I got to take them.
I
But
saw
the Browns
Kilgore just
were
drop
disciplined,
in.
baby. I was so happy.
Kilgore just dropped like a ton of bricks.
I'm surprised, yeah. I saw he'd go when Stooks went, because I like them both the same. And
Yeah.
Stooks went early. So,
And Buffalo picked him up. That's gonna be a nice pickup for him.
yeah.
Well,
I do
Josh
like
Johnson-
Mr.
oh my-
Irrelevant, though.
Josh Johnson signed with the Bengals. That guy is still in the league.
Josh Johnson
Wow.
has played on, 20 teams?
Josh Johnson is going
is
to get
amazing.
Our favorite backup
decorated. His jersey will look like the old football blanket.
Yeah, like a quilt, right?
yes,
Like
you
an AIDS quilt.
So, for those who don't know, for those who
Remember
don't know,
that? I'm sorry. I was
Oh,
born.
man.
I grew up in the 80s.
Oh,
it just
man.
came
I know
out.
you could get the curtains and the
Just came
quilt.
out.
no, for those who don't know,
Squirrel.
I think there is a real life quarterback named Josh
Jeez.
Johnson who is always in the chat, and he always asks me, John, no, Kyle Shad had to break me back, and I have to remind him.
That's
He said
funny,
he
ain't
wants
it?
you,
I do see. I've seen that guy
and then
before.
he gets mad.
Yo, so I know that it sucks. You know, Josh Johnson had to come in, and that was our only option. But to be fair, the man was concussed. Like,
Yeah,
in that, I felt bad for the guy. And when he dropped that
Philly
ball, I
was
just
on
felt
one
even
that
worse for
day,
him.
boy.
And you just got to move on.
Yeah, Philly
Yeah.
won't play in that day. But then
Yeah.
he redeemed himself. I saw him in a preseason game with the Ravens. Man, he's out there throwing that thing around, running.
Hey, if people still paying you to
First
be in the
down.
NFL at your age, and you're being put on whatever, you that's nothing to be
Yeah,
ashamed
yeah.
of. Nothing
Dude.
to be ashamed of.
Dude, yeah, you played. He'll be a coach someday. I bet.
I mean, how could he
Yeah.
not, right? A mentor at
Excellent
least,
coach,
right?
yes.
A mentor for sure.
I'll bring him in.
Yeah. There should be a QB school like that with people like that. You know, they weren't the greatest quarterbacks, but they have much to offer. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I'm subscribed to my man JT O'Sullivan, man. I learned so much. from
Yeah,
him.
he's a QB guy for
So
sure.
much. Yes, man.
Honestly, for QB, I always look to Gruden and Kurt Warner.
Gruden's
But I
out.
need to find some more scouts for QB because I don't have any scouts for QB.
JT O'Sullivan. Check out
I know.
JT.
Yeah, I know Chase and Chase Daniels too. Perhaps is someone.
Chase is great.
JT O'Sullivan, I'll have to check out.
I know.
I know the name.
Yeah.
He
he's
did a
really
show like I don't know if it was like a year or two ago, and he talked about when he was put in as the quarterback for the Niners for that small amount of time, and he even admitted that he was not ready. He was not
Yeah.
ready to play, and so he basically was just saying, let me show you my 49er career, my tape, and to show you how bad I was because I was not ready because he didn't know the playbook. So he just scripted everything.
It was a lot. Yeah. He keeps all his old notebooks and he shares it openly and freely with everybody, man. And just shout out he's Dr. JT O'Sullivan. He went and got his doctorate, man. He's
Oh wow, nice.
one of my go-tos, man. He has taught me so much. I'm a member of his. I can't fully endorse and tell everybody to go do it, but if you want to get your football IQ up, please check out Dr. JT O'Sullivan on YouTube, and
Yeah.
it's well worth a sit down. He'll tell you really how an offensive game plan is put together, middle field open versus middle field close, what he's seeing in terms of 2 high, 3 high. He goes into it in depth, man. That's what you need. Steve Kerr wasn't the greatest basketball player that ever lived. He played with it, but he, as an overachiever, as a coach, they can tell you some insight to truly understanding the game because, everybody needs to.
Also, people have different perspectives, and why wouldn't you want to know, right?
Yeah,
Why wouldn't you want to know what you
hear it
don't
all.
see or what you don't, what I'm saying, what you don't perceive? Like, I want to know.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm looking at something and someone sees something different, I really want to know what they
I
see.
need to
That
know
interests me.
How did
So-
you make this? How did you devour this information, dude? We got people like Cam Newton, who was a tremendous athlete. Cam Newton rolled out of bed at 6'6", 250, running a 4.4. Hell, life is good for you, dude. You got women and everything. I need to know how that 6'1", standing in a puddle of piss, weighing only 202, makes team after team after team after team. What did you do? How did you pull this off? Because you overachieved. Cam Newton was supposed to be that, dude. You supposed to be Wilt damn Chamberlain. That ain't hard.
Okay. So the Dallas Cowboys, they not only traded for D Winters, they signed Curtis Robinson.
Curtis 50 Cent Robinson, he was with us.
They like us.
Yeah, they
They must like our backup linebackers.
They do.
I mean,
once they got their front ups.
I know he was more of an edge, but Charles Haley, but
Well,
I don't like to
Curtis
trade.
Robinson was
I don't want to think about that.
Basically, like Tatum Bethune came in for Fred Warner, then Curtis Robinson came in when Tatum Bethune went down. He's our middle. He's our Mike.
Yeah, he went.
I don't like using those. He's our middle linebacker.
Mike, Sam, Will, Grace.
It'd be fun if we got a
Will and
middle
Grace.
linebacker named Mike and outside linebacker named Sam and another one named Will. Then that would
Well, the
that'd be funny,
Sam
but,
is the coverage guy, right? The Mike is the middle linebacker Punisher type, and then the
I mean,
Will is
we
like the
re-signed
rusher.
Greenlaw.
I don't know.
We got Fred
No,
Warner.
The Will is your weak side guy. I play
Weak side because of the side he's on. Absolutely.
Yeah,
yes.
it's a Will. You roll.
Even the M and the S
whatever-
is for what side, but it depends on whether you're coverage, right? Or
It's tight. It usually goes tight end. The way the order of operation goes, whatever side the tight end is, we'll call the strength there, and that will be the strength or the strong side is where your Sam will go. That's usually where most of the receivers are. If you don't have a tight end, we'll call the strength to the 3 receiver side or the 2 receiver side or the wide side of the field. And your Sam is the quicker guy. Sam could possibly be a strong safety, but he's a little bit oversized. Will is a smaller Mike, and he's looking to just cover flats and a running back coming out of the backfield. But what offenses have done is like, okay, let's see how this will do against a quicker back like a Christian McCaffrey, and then they mess you on up, and that's when you see them linebackers calling timeout. Hold on, they done did something a little different.
Now, Terradome, who can spy the quarterback? Is it a specific linebacker, or is there a letter or a name for that? Or is it just whoever the play calls for the spy?
Normally, you'll use the athlete that can match up against it. It could be the Will. It could be the Mike. It could be the Sam, or we could drop down in nickel and use a what's called the star or the nickel back. Somebody, if you got that guy that runs around a la a Lamar,
CBN, cornerback nickel.
Yeah, I need somebody who can run with him. Now, you don't want your Mike, who's typically 235, 200.
Yeah, he's the big man
out there with Lamar, because that's going to end real bad.
Yeah.
You want to use somebody who can.
He's going to be left out. His shoes are going to be like 5 yards back.
Yeah, I need somebody, an athlete, please.
Yeah.
I mean, right now, I was looking at our linebacker depth. It's like, should we be worried losing Curtis Robinson and D. Winters? We got Fred Warner, Dre Greenlaw, which I don't know. I think he's good for 50% of the games.
Let's try not to overuse him.
We got that Garrett Wallow guy we signed last year that looked pretty good.
He really did at the end of the year. It was hard to miss.
Pippard. We still got. I think we still have Jalen Graham around.
We got Warner.
That's how I said that, right?
Warner,
we have Tatum Bethune,
Nick Martin, Warner.
Nick Martin. I'm at 7. We got the rookie that we drafted 8. I think we signed one under. We have 9 linebackers right now.
We love them.
Wallow and Eifler.
Yes, Eifler.
That one I don't even know.
Maybe 10.
We still got Graham, Gifford, Martin, and now with the addition of Greenlaw. At Sam, they really don't have a Sam.
They're looking. There's somebody in. I guarantee you, there's someone on free agents.
Yes, we do. His name is Upton Stout.
He's kind of little.
Sam is your star. Sam is
I know. I'm just saying. Our we play a lot of nickel defense.
So we got Siegel, and we got Siegel can also play and that's why linebackers, right?
And that's why he's called the Chihuahua.
Siegel's more your free safety, but they got it listed here. Out. And this is the scary thing. This is what I want to hear, man. But they got Jair Brown listed as the strong and Mustafa listed as the free. Neither one of those guys are true free safety.
I was going to say that doesn't sound right to me. I want Mustafa in my strong safety, right?
I know, but
that's
why I was so insistent on we need a true
free safety. Mustafa, strong safety.
Sleeping on Siegel. The guy is fast. Athletically, he's got it. He's
a little small, but he's very
last year when he came in, he looked good. Early in the season, he looked like he was taking some lumps.
I always say this. All I remember is him getting, couldn't stop Kenneth Walker as he trotted into the end zone. It was just one-on-one, and he had nothing. He just bounced off of him like a pinball. You got to be big. Got to be big.
Free is supposed to play back. His first step is back at the snap of the ball. Just be wide as the widest, deep as the deepest. He's got to be your center fielder.
It's another thing. We need our safeties to be playing safety for 3-4 years.
The ones that can understand angles and break on balls, particularly those in the hole shot or those over the middle. Don't let anybody behind you. And
I thought Genesis Smith was great at that, but I'm not allowed to pick.
Well, I wanted a real free.
The guy was so fast and so smart and reading the D. And I know he didn't have the interceptions, but the pass blocks were there. His man-on-man, his press coverage was elite. I really thought we needed him.
That free has got to be a communicator. That free has got to be smart. He's got to understand how to shift what's called rip and Liz. Rip is if it goes strong right. Liz if it goes strong left. Because they got emotion. They Kyle is showing everybody the blueprint. If if you motion him to the other side, it can flip the strength, and that changes everything in the defense because that corner is saying, I got the number one guy, the guy furthest from the ball, closest to the sideline. I got number one. I got number one. I got number one. But if he motions and in the middle of the motion, he gets past number one, the responsibilities change in an instant. And we got to have somebody who knows how to identify that and how to either you go ahead and stay with that number one who was declared early. Once he goes outside of you, I'm going to take that wide one, what's called mod, man outside and deep. I'm telling you, these offenses ain't playing around, man. They motioning running backs and they changing the strengths in the middle of your stuff just before the snap, and it plays havoc on you. You be looking bad out there, and whenever you see DBs doing like this, I thought you had them. That's what happened. That's what happened. I thought you had them. I thought you had them.
What's the Whitner comments? Or Hittner comments?
I don't know what Hittner is. Hittner, man.
He's a cornerback. The cornerback.
I love Hittner.
Oh no, that's Dante.
A former safety here.
That's it. Safety.
And Whitner is no hose barred. He's gonna tell you what is what. He doesn't really feel Raheem Morris.
Ooh, really?
Nah.
Oh, he's a very good defensive coordinator. He must have something personal with them, I think.
He went back look at the stats. He said he really never.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Never coached up a top five. He just kind of inherited.
Oh, is that the guy who
Wade
brought that
Wilson.
up? I remember that.
Yeah, Wade Phillips' defense and rode that thing all the way back.
It's not lie. So
I mean, yeah, he's got a point.
it's
He's
nice. I mean, but look at Josh Schwartz, Jim Schwartz, right? Are you going to give him shit? Like in Cleveland, it's Cleveland. What do you want? Like, I don't know. He's a DC.
Yeah.
He can only protect the ball. He can't score with it. I mean, it's nice when you score with the ball sometimes. I know, like Chicago, they pretty much they leaned on their turnovers last year. Without their turnovers, they were not a good team.
They're not a good team at all.
No, they really weren't.
Right. It's opportunistic defense.
Yeah, it seems like the guys it's personal to me with the Raheem. Something must have happened between them in the past.
He was not feeling the Raheem deal at all. He just said,
We're going to find out, guys. We're going to find out quick. We're going to find out week 1 when we play the Rams in Australia. That shit ain't going to be an easy game. And then we're going to be 0-1 or 1-0 in the division right off the bat, man. Before the league even starts. It's just us. It's just us with a loss if we lose that game. The only losing team in the NFL.
But if it's any saving grace, we beat Seattle the first game of the year in Seattle.
I actually think we have an advantage.
And they won the Super Bowl. So, hey, take it with a grain of salt.
Honestly, I think if we lose to the Rams, we split with the Rams, I think we'll lose the second game. I will say that. I feel like we probably win the first one.
Hopefully. I'd like to sweep them. I'd like to sweep the Rams.
That would be nice. Whenever we're healthy, we do. It's when we're hurt that we lose to them.
And we're often hurt.
Yep.
Yes, too often.
So, I mean, I honestly haven't seen his comments, but,
Yeah.
And that is the truth. Upton Stout will give it to you, Kenny. Yes.
Seems
What's up, Bash?
Steve-O.
Yep.
In the hizzle with the Triumph the insult dog in there.
Bash, I want to apologize. I said that you and I were saying how beautiful Armenian women were, and I didn't want to speak on your behalf. So I just want you to know.
49ers minded. What's up, man?
In the chat.
Bash. Bash smash.
Yep.
Don't forget to like and subscribe both channels, Terror Dome and David McNiner.
Please do.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, please do.
I somehow lost one, not that. Do I ever see
Me too. Me too. It's spongy.
I never get heartbroken about that because it is what it is. If you don't want to watch, I'm not forcing you.
I don't want to get him in trouble, but he does this all the time just to make.
Spongy totally did that. Whenever you lose a guy and I lose a guy, which I did, it's spongy.
Yeah,
it's probably spongy.
I was pumped. I was pumped. I got 4 subs like in like a month. I was riding high.
Dante Whitner's site is the Gritty Zone.
Ooh.
The Gritty
Uh-oh, Wayne
Zone.
Breezy's got some explaining to do.
And he has a Hall of Famer on there.
Oh, as a co-host?
My man. Yeah, they are on there together. Patrick Willis. Patrick Willis is on there.
Oh,
So
okay.
if you want, and they give real insight. They let you know, hey, yeah, man, I was trying to knock that MF out here, and I was trying to do this out. Hey, they real with it. They real.
You know who I actually like, and I didn't like them as football players, but I like them as podcasters, is the Carr brothers. They have a show, and they do a good podcast. They have a lot of good guests and stuff, so check out the Carr brothers.
There's some good ones out there.
Yeah.
And they use their, you use your name and get it out there. They get, 10,000 just off their name recognition alone.
Yeah, lucky.
Everybody's now doing the podcast. Everybody.
I do.
Yeah.
And we beat them all to it, and we're better at it. So
That's true.
it's all right.
And now they're trying to squeeze out the little guys. So
Yeah.
They're like, forget the little one.
yeah.
But
Oh man.
all you need to do is clip their stuff up and tell them, hey, yeah, this is good or this is wrong or whatever the case.
Oh, look at that great
That's what I
comment.
do.
John and Kyle are coming out with a podcast,
Oh, that would be horrible.
and I would not watch
What is
it.
what?
That would be really boring.
I would.
Kyle
not
would
watch
just be arms crossed,
Listen.
like one word answers.
Listen,
I probably
if you're
couldn't
not
watch.
if you're not a small podcaster like Terradome and David McNider and Kenny and everybody else, I am not watching.
I don't know that
Now,
I qualify.
Why
but
would now?
thank you.
Honestly, do they want to get roasted by all the people? Because that would happen.
Roasting is funny. I wish people would just leave comments on my page roasting me. That would be fantastic. The traffic would be incredible. I would take that.
Yeah, man.
I would take the views.
Give me something to talk about,
I love it.
You're
Katie's
not relevant until you got 10 or 12 haters. You gotta have haters to be relevant. Take it as nothing but a compliment.
I remember.
I've been hated on all my life.
I remember when I was doing shows, Jim Everett the Great accused me, "Oh, Josh, you blocked me, you 49er soft fan." I said, "I don't block you."
Yeah, just come on in.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever blocked anyone.
I
know I never
like
blocked
blocking
anyone.
nobody because I want to read all the comments. Now, there are some comments I have to block because it's inappropriate, like very inappropriate. Like but if you're making fun of my team and you're an opposing team, it makes sense. But I'm not going to block you because you said the Niners are not a good team.
No, that's fine.
It's
Yeah.
called the
I mean, that's
Grit
true.
Zone Podcast. 4.3 thousand. The Grit Zone. The Grit Zone with former All-Pros Dante Whitner and Patrick Willis. And they
Not
got another
sponsored,
guy on there.
too.
I don't really know him, but but they give you that real, man. They'll tell you, hey, they were talking about the guys during the draft who were having the big elaborate parties and stuff like that. He said, hey, man, you need to put that money away. Don't think that, this stuff
Always going to be there.
this stuff is not going to last, dude.
Yeah.
Don't spend all your signing bonus on the party.
I was going to say, you should just take your signing bonus and invest it immediately. As soon as you get your money, don't wait a second because you're losing money that minute.
Exactly.
You're losing
what
money
he
the
was
second
saying.
you don't have it
You
invested.
would absolutely have loved his explanation because Patrick Willis ran up on some financial issues and he went to Dante Whitner, and Dante Whitner put him in with his financial guy. And Dante Whitner gave an excellent dissertation about, hey man, if they say your signing bonus 15 million, dude, you're not gonna get all that 15 million. You looking at 7 million at best, and you're gonna have to start paying people out of that.
Yeah. Oh my
Don't-
God. How many people get a
Money
piece
last.
too? Think
Yeah.
about how many people get a piece.
Yeah.
And don't forget the
everybody
agents,
gonna come
which-
to you.
Agents, your trainers, your publicists, your
Your
effort,
uncle
your
who said, "I took you
design,
to
the guy who
practice."
puts you in suits and
Yes.
shit.
I was talking to
Yeah, man.
someone earlier.
What's up, media?
I was talking to somebody earlier when I was at work. We were talking about a different sport, but a said player from a sport, he makes $44 million for a 4-year deal. His agent gets 30% of that, And
wow, that's a bad deal,
I
but
know,
hey, it is
it's
what
a
it
different
is.
sport. It's
Not
a
supposed to
different
get over
sport.
four.
Oh, okay.
It's not football. I'm saying it's a different sport.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And that's one of the reasons why like I have
Whew.
a very complicated opinion about agents. I get that they're trying to protect their clients, but they also try to jack up the price so they can get a bigger portion of their pocket. And
You have an option. You can pay a agent, but they know your only other option, really good option, is to have a lawyer, and they charge more.
yeah,
So the agent and the
They
agent
gotta
knows
do
other agents, and he
Yeah.
knows teams, and he knows, so
it. He's got
you kind of
connections.
want the ancient. Yeah, you kind of.
Yeah, you want
What you
the
do
agent.
is you want the best agent is what you really want. That's
Yeah.
kind of.
And then you have a lawyer, and then you have an accountant to watch the lawyer and the agent. So
Mhm.
watch them all. Steve Harvey was on Shannon Sharp's program talking about his financial guy
Hmm.
died, and inside his office, all of the taxes that Steve was supposed to pay the last 10 years, he had pocketed it. He didn't
Oh,
pay
it's
any of
messed up. He
Steve's
never
taxes.
gave him the money that he gave him to pay the taxes.
Steve was down
Damn.
$90 million.
Oh yeah, and the taxes don't care. They don't
And-
care what happened.
And
want
they
some money.
accumulate. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why you saw him on Family Feud.
But that's messed up because he didn't know.
That he had no idea. He
Every year the taxes, I can't even imagine.
the check was cashed. He said, I must have paid them
The
taxes.
interest was what killed it.
Oh,
Also-
dude.
I mean, the interest is
down.
really what killed it.
Also, I don't want to bring up Steve's personal, but he also is writing checks to people each week. Yeah.
Hey man, it's a fact of life. Women like rich guys. And
Oh yeah, you don't even have to be good looking if you're rich.
yeah, women like broke guys, dude. And we're,
Yeah.
we're gonna run up on some snags here. You're gonna have a couple exes and a couple baby mamas.
Yeah, see, I like my girls
They're
poor.
coming for it. They're coming for it.
I like them good and poor.
You're like Corey Holcomb. I like women in poverty.
Yes, yes.
You
I love the impoverished. I love the impoverished.
$9 for a little something.
The impoverished voted for me, actually.
Yeah.
I love the impoverished. So, no, they just seem like nicer, down to earth people, to be honest
They're
with you.
more relatable.
Yeah.
The poverty.
Just because it's a bad neighborhood doesn't mean there's bad people in the bad neighborhood.
no, of course not.
Nope.
No judgment here.
Yeah.
It's cheap as hell to live in some neighborhoods, and sometimes you don't have a choice.
Section 8.
Yeah.
Don't go after the gusto, man. That's for the guys with the money, the NBA guys. They're dating a girl, 50,000. It was one girl asked him, if a man gonna be with me, he need to give me $50,000 a year.
Oh wow! Just as that's like just for them, like as a gift to spend.
Yeah, I'm just, he's supposed to pay all my stuff as well.
Are
He
we
a
on
better
the
man than I love a
Yeah.
bitch?
Oh, you know what? Poor women love rotisserie chicken, and so do I, and that's when we
Man.
get along.
You can go right on the food line and get that thing fresh off.
Every Friday, me and my girlfriend, we meet at the Safeway, and we get $5 chickens together, and then we eat them in the parking lot.
You are a hometown hero, boy. That thing
My
is
treat,
bacon.
darling.
Girl, I make sure I eat
wow.
with Kenny, baby.
Kenny, look what your Bashar said.
What happened? Oh yeah, that's true. I'll tell you what, you'd be surprised. Like, yeah, some women out of my reach, because one night I did some karaoke doing like Teddy Pendergrass or something, and they're like, they don't know what the hell just happened. And people come up to me, they're like, "Yo, that was pretty good." And yeah, no, so
Come on,
women. Remember,
baby.
women are also quite inebriated when they're at the bar. So
Come on over to my
after a few
place.
beers, I mean, I probably look like Brad Pitt or George Clooney.
Yeah. Beer goggle. Works for all of us. The United Way. Steve O Supreme says, should I ask about Racino or hey man? Hey, it was going on for 6 years. It's some of them. I gotta be honest with y'all, man. Let's be real. We're having men conversations here. I don't think any ladies here.
It's after dark.
It's a couple of them, man. That
I
going.
probably
What's
need
her
to start
name?
a channel, McNair.
Taylor-
After
Yes,
Dark.
You have to
Dr.
do
After Dark.
K, yeah, or yeah, I was gonna say KDAD.
Racino and
Corey Davis After
Taylor,
Dark.
whatever her name is, and Joy.
Yeah,
Hey, dude, hey, they can interview all they want, man. My
Yeah.
wife would be there, and your wife know what you like. She would be sitting there like, now asking that question.
Mhm.
Yeah. No, he ain't answering that. but hey, your boy got caught up, man. Vrabel, hey, you know.
it's not good, man. I don't trust
I
the
had a good
Patriots.
friend I was talking to on the phone tell me the other day, we were talking about things, and he's like, and he told me, Dave, you kind of referring to ladies like it's a bag of chips, and you just need to go get a new. I was like, oh my, no, I'm not. But it was just funny when he said that,
No, it's true,
like,
McNiner. You use women like objects.
So you're
No,
so
I don't.
You
Is
use them. I
it-
didn't say you
use
treat
them
them
or
like
they
them. You
use
use
me?
them.
so are you trying to tell me women are like chips?
Dave
You
is
can't
like,
just have one, is what David.
Not like I'm trying.
That's
They're
a
not-
good
Yeah,
analogy.
Pringles.
David loves Pringles. David loves
I do
Pringles,
like
but
Pringles.
yeah, but he can't just eat one can. I mean, and that's a
I gotta
problem.
have multiple
You went through the
flavors.
That's a.
original
I mean, more
episode
than a
with
can.
Pringles,
You got. I'm just saying, more than a can is like 3 packs
You
a
like-
day, David.
You
That's
like,
all I'm saying.
damn, Dave, you on the cheddar?
They actually haven't had my favorite Pringles, chili cheese fries, in like a month and a half.
Ooh.
I don't know what's going on.
Hey, Kenny, that's code for Latino.
Oh, it is. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not. I
All
don't
right,
know
well-
anymore.
well,
I'm out
guys,
of the game.
I gotta work early,
Okay.
so I'm thinking about getting out of here. But you guys got anything else to add?
Nah.
I think we'll end on a high note.
That's why I don't wipe Pringles anymore. Bash said.
Damn, Dave.
Ruined Pringles
Ruined
for us.
Pringles.
Yeah.
I've never liked Pringles. They're not real chips.
I'm
sorry.
a goldfish
You know,
man.
Pringles are great. You put them on out, and they got a nice little display. Good
Yeah.
presentation. I love.
They're
Pringles.
not greasy. That's
Yes.
good.
Not like Lay's.
And they're not all
Good
over the place.
Lord.
They're nice and stacked.
Well, I don't want to spoil anything.
a
but,
practical
they're-
chip.
They're not real chips. Oops, sorry. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
I crossed the line.
Ooh, shots
Are they-
fired.
What are they? Corn or are they potato?
It's basically
Potato.
it's that stuff that you use
Ah.
like that fake artificial mashed potatoes.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. I would rather have pork rinds any day of the week, like just pig skin fried. Yeah,
Well, you
over
well,
potato chips.
well, ladies and gentlemen, what kind of woman Kenny's into?
Swine, fried swine. Have you ever crunched up pork rinds and then put them on a steak and deep fried it, like as batter? Oh
You
my
exotic.
god,
You're exotic.
I have
it's
not.
delicious.
I have
Pork,
not. That's an interesting
pork
recipe
rinds
you got
as
there.
your breading on a
Um,
steak. Yeah, that's
It's good
next
flavor.
level. Gonna need a lot of butter.
Folks. All right, folks. We're talking about food. That's kind of
Yeah.
make you hungry. What won't?
Yep, I'm hungry.
So
Okay.
we're gonna get on out of here, everybody. Tune in next week. That's right. We're not streaming for 5 days straight for like 15 hours or whatever it was. That was kind of brutal.
I hope to be on tomorrow. If I don't, charge it to my head and not my heart. But I'll try to do something. I try to get Wolfie on here. Wolfie's reaction, ladies and gentlemen, during the draft. I had to clip it up. I'm clipping up a couple of reactions during the draft, in the actual draft. I went around and I'm hitting a couple of people. You're gonna see like, what the hell? And we're gonna get into it. It's really not as bad as you think. And it's not as great as you think. We're just gonna play it on out, and that's
That's right.
mine
Viva
for
Las-
tomorrow's show.
Viva Las
Viva.
Toxicos. All right, folks, we're gonna get on out of here. It's the Toxic Empire. Toxic
Yep.
Empire.
Viva.
Hey, everybody, as Corey Davis says, go 49ers and F all 31 other teams. And it's always F